Hello, it's Wednesday, February the 9th, 2011, and I'm Martin Smith with the Daily Outlook from UFXBank. The dollar was mixed against other major currencies as China's interest rate increased for the second time in 6 weeks, and major indexes in the US continued to rise to hit a new high, leading investors to prefer higher-yielding assets. Nasdaq and the Dow strengthened by 0.47% and 0.59% respectively. Crude oil weakened by 0.6% to close at $86.94 a barrel. Gold rose by 1.2%, its highest price in the past 3 weeks, to close at $1,364.10 an ounce. Today, Fed Chairman Bernanke testifies. With signs of normality in Egypt's financial market and an increase of China's interest rates, the euro rose against the dollar. The euro-dollar hasn't broken support at 135 on the daily chart. As long as the pair is trading above this level, the momentum is still for the euro. Overall, the euro-dollar traded with a low of 135.72 and a high of 136.88. No major economic data is expected today. The pound weakened against the dollar and the euro after Britain's government announced a planned £800 million extra tax on banks. Support for the pound-dollar is at 160 on the daily chart. If the pair breaks below this level, the dollar will be the more attractive. Overall, the pound-dollar traded with a low of 160.27 and a high of 161.62. Today, trade balance is expected at minus 8.60 billion versus minus 8.7 billion prior. The yen closed unchanged versus the dollar at the end of the US sessions as risk appetite was higher after China raised interest rates and stock markets closed higher. As long as the dollar-yen is trading below 82-83 levels, the trend remains unclear. Overall, the dollar-yen traded with a low of 81.77 and a high of 82.42. No economic data is expected today. The Canadian dollar weakened versus the dollar as crude oil, Canada's biggest export, touched its lowest level in more than a week, drifting the CAD against the other major currencies. As long as the dollar CAD is trading below 1.00, the Canadian dollar is still the more attractive. Next support on the 1-hour chart is at 0.9920. Overall, the dollar CAD traded with a low of 0.9868 and a high of 0.9977. No economic data is expected today. Well, that's it from me. Be sure to visit us at UFXBank.com for simple, safe, secure trading.